want to kiss in front of the camera. I want to kiss on MSNBC. That's what I want. Give me a kiss. I need a kiss. Thank you, baby. Thank you. What's happening, my brother?
Hey, how you doing? Rick Ross. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to NBC. We appreciate you being here.
It's too easy. It's too easy. I love that effect you got that blur out all your Grammys and all that shit in the background, baby. Show them accolades, brother. Show them accolades.
Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor, of course, to talk to Rick Ross, the boss.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. We just have three short questions. Obviously, we want to talk about strip clubs.
Right.
So, and who better to talk to that about than the boss, right? The biggest.
The
So,
biggest. The biggest. It can only be one biggest.
there can only be one, period.
Period.
So,
Straight up.
so look, the truth is, it is what it is. So, we're just going to jump right on in, and get you in and get you out. So, why has hip hop linked itself so successfully to strip clubs in a way that works? And more specifically, why does the industry continue to keep coming back?
Well, personally, for me, I believe it's several different reasons. For one, where I grew up at in Miami, strip club was always well connected to the community because they would be small spots in areas where you wouldn't find another club. In Carol
Mhm.
City, the Mint sat right behind a grocery store. It's no other club you could go to, and you know what I mean. So if you was an older dude, if you had a job, you getting off work midnight, whatever it is. But for the youngsters, we would go because they would let us in. You get let in, you see the young entrepreneurs of the community there. The club's small. That's where you got a direct connection with the playlist of the venue. So it's a small club, but it's actually a venue when you're doing small time things. You walk up to the DJ, hey man, back then, if you had $20, we don't work our way up, but if you, hey man, I just got two requests, homie. Hey, go $20. Could you play Pretty Brown Eyes so when the girl's swinging around the pole, Pretty Brown Eyes, I know. And then I need to hear that Luke Skywalker, you know what I'm saying? Move something. But whatever it was my first introduction to a venue, a club, and doing business with a DJ. You running across Disco Rick, a local big time rap artist, and you seeing them right here. You seeing them, whether if it's the Spanish DJs, DJ Last, if it's Disco Rick, if it's Uncle Luke. So now you have an idea. If you're a young artist, if you 15, you 16, you 17, you know where everybody at in your community. Or I got a good opportunity to meet them over here. So once you begin to create music, the first place you want to go was the first venue you ever got experience in, which is the DJ club. And more importantly, 9 times out of 10, if you create music, you create music for people to dance to or celebrate to. Let's go see what the reaction is right at the club. It's 2 minutes up the street. Let's go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
And
Strip club.
that was a lot of
Oh, go ahead.
answer, but you could just break it down from I just painted that picture of growing up in Miami and what it meant to go to the Rolex, what it meant to go to bootleggers, the Mint. And once again, the effect as a youngster, you pulling in a parking lot, you seeing all the SCL 500 Mercedes Benzes, you know you in the right place. I want to drive like that. So the entrepreneurs was in the club. It
Okay.
wasn't
Well, since
necessarily, and I want to make this, it was more of getting money with the money getters than it were more about the women. The women
okay.
dancers make an amazing backdrop, but it's actually a set for you to go and get bigger things done. At least that was from my perspective.
Well, since you went there, let me ask you this. What was your first strip club experience?
Mm. My very first strip club experience was at a strip club in Carol City by the name of Bootleggers.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a spot that they was very strict. They were very strict at the door. It was a former wrestler by the name of Junkyard Dog. May his soul rest in peace. He began being the doorman So you see a big WWF motherfucker that used to be wrestling with Hulk Hogan, the Hulkamaniacs, yeah, all that. And then you come there, okay. But when they finally let me in one night, man, I walked in and shit, I fell in love. I said, Jesus, this shit beautiful. Because it was really beautiful women in there. It was really beautiful ladies, soft spoken. It wasn't no fighting, ain't no turn up, let's turn up. Nah, it wasn't none of that. It was just cool, chill shit. And you know, my first time in the club, I just leaned against the wall and sat back and just observed. Yeah.
Okay. So strip clubs have become a major part of the industry, obviously blurring the lines of what is hip hop and entertainment. Deals are being brokered right on the floor.
Fact.
Contracts are even being signed.
Fine. Right.
But as we know, the clubs have become a major place to break records.
Facts.
What, if any, of your records did especially well in the strip club that
Every
you can
damn
think of?
hustling. Every damn
Okay.
hustling. Every damn hustling. And the reason it was so clear is because before my single Every Damn Hustling, I had released 20 mixtapes. That could
Mm-hmm.
have been damn near 500 songs. And
Mm-hmm.
none of them made it to the strip club. It was hood dudes that would ride around and listen. Boy, this he got something, but it was the strip club ain't got time to do no favors. It's either you own or you ain't. It's big or it's not. So by the time my very first single, Every Damn Hustling from my debut album, hit the strip clubs, that's when I knew. That was the only gauge I had. As a young
Mm-hmm.
dude from the hood, it's no other way I could gauge. We didn't have social media. We didn't have likes. We didn't have streams. It was only, I couldn't travel the world. It was only one way to gauge what I had, which was going to the strip club. And 3 days later, when I saw the response, they was playing my record without me requesting it, playing it without me being there. I said, this is different.
So that song became a hit right out of the door. But what do you think? Why do you think it was so big in the clubs specifically? Was it the cadence the delivery of your bars?
I
That
believe
what was it
not,
about that song
and yeah,
in the clubs
not to cut you
specifically?
off. I believe the record was speaking for everybody that was in the club. When you
Okay.
say every damn hustling, you talking to the parking man, you talking to the doorman, you talking to the young lady collecting the money that's at the front door. You most definitely talking to the dancers. You talking to the DJs. Everybody saying to themselves, every damn hustling. Because everybody got somebody asking for favors, asking, could you do this for me? Could you park my car? Could you do this? Hey man, every damn hustling. If you ain't dropping a bag on the table, keep moving. That's what this shit is about. We here for one reason, homie, to get some money. And I believe that record spoke that. And then, of course, the production was next level. Them 808s, woo, 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 that shit'll make your shirt move in the club. And then Ricky Rose raps wasn't nothing to be fucked up with. Who the fuck you think
Absolutely.
you're bucking with? I'm the bucking. It was no first four bars like that in so long.
Being from Miami and frequenting those clubs specifically, and then traveling all over the world as, a touring rapper, um, would you say that there's a noticeable difference in the strip clubs in Miami versus other strip clubs anywhere else?
Of course.
What's that difference?
It's big differences. How many do you need?
Your top three, your
Okay,
top
my
two.
top three is for one in Miami, the strip clubs stay open 24 hours a day. Welcome to Club 11. You go to Club 11, God damn it, it's 300 girls in there. And that thing is 24/7 a day. So you got billionaires in suits and ties, you got hustlers, you got this, you got that, you got F1 drivers, you got anybody you can name I done seen ran into at Club 11. Now, the women, you got to realize Miami is the mecca of some of the most attractable women, not just in Miami, not just in Florida, not just in the US, but I'm talking about the country, the world, globally. You run into anybody you want to run into. Where you from, baby? Oh, I'm from Argentina. Where you from? Brazil. Where you from? And the list goes on. And it's all right here. So once again, you got strip clubs that's open 24 hours. You got the level. And now you got to talk about the client. The difference with Miami and other places is the Miami culture. We was raised in this. So if you go to a strip club where they still have on their bikinis and their thongs, a Miami dude, oh man, y'all playing in here, man. I don't even want to see it. Matter of fact, might as well put your shirt on, baby. Put your pants on too. Yeah, because in Miami, it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? We got nude beaches out here. So if we in a strip club and you ain't nude, man, just put that shit on and bring me some chicken wings. Bring me Bring me some lemon pepper, all flats, baby. You could get dressed and sit over there. That's how I go. I go a lot
Okay.
of places in there. You will believe you really in a strip club until I done been in spots where I was in there 30 minutes before I really realized, oh no, this bitch got on the thong. What are you doing? So because once again, it wasn't just about me walking in a strip club and absorbing the energy of the women. It's the music, it's the vibe. Let me have a drink. Let me network with some of the other entrepreneurs in here. To me, it's most definitely about networking. And then the women fall in line someplace. We got love and respect for them. But when you a boss like me, we thinking business first.
Absolutely. Okay. Last question. Stripper culture has infiltrated pop culture, turning dancers into stars in the recording studio and on TV screens. What do you make of it as both a rapper and a business mogul? Is it a trend or are these girls here to stay? We've seen the success of like Cardi B, Cash Doll, even Black China, Jessica Dime Piece from Miami King of Diamonds. What do you think? Is it something
Hey,
new?
hey,
Are they permanent?
what I think is it's the other way around. Pop culture has finally infiltrated the strip club world. Them bitches always been hood celebrities.
Okay.
Them bitches was viral before we even knew what viral meant. Because
Okay.
all the hustlers who came in the city, they made whoever they wanted to make popular because that's where when you went places, you heard, hey man, did you see such and such? She danced at, man, I keep hearing about Shorty. I gotta go see her. So to me, if you was hot, you was already hot. You know what I'm saying? The pop culture infiltrated the strip club culture. Yeah, so now the world get to see it by the masses. When before you had to be an exclusive boss to get in a lot of these strip clubs, to get in them VIPs where only certain women would dance at for certain dudes for certain amounts of money. So now you could get online and you see it, but yeah,
Rick Ross, the boss. Thank you so much. I told you I was going to get you in and get you out. It was an honor.
man,
I appreciate you. Thank you
appreciate it.
so
Much love.
much.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy me a glass of that Luke Belair, man, the Miami way,
As you should. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you
Believe
again.